and send it. What up guys, welcome back to the Drift Squadron hangar. As the S14 Tomcat is back from Krško, from Raceland, from Night Strike. We haven't been publishing much on YouTube since mid-summer. A lot has been going on. We had a lot of video productions going on here in Slovenia and as well abroad. But we have been working a little bit on the car, but not as much as in the last week of Night Strike. We as well received some new tools thanks to RP tools. We're gonna introduce that in another episode. So, like mentioned, in the week of Night Strike, a lot has been done on the car. We actually had a list here. So, overflow tank mounts, all catch can mounts, brake bias valve mounts, new fire extinguisher plumbing, new battery box which was mounted where the passenger seat is, but we need to fix that because we want to bring back the passenger seat so some people can have fun while I have fun. Tow hook, front and rear, full cable mounts for cutoff switch and for fire extinguisher. One thing that hasn't been done because it hasn't arrived on time was adapters for oil and fuel pressure sensors, and maybe this is why we couldn't solve one of the gremlins at the race. We're gonna talk about it later. We fixed the diffuser because it was a bit broken, and of course we fixed the underglow. Who doesn't love underglow, huh?
Yeah. You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night. We bring the vibes here. We full of life, you keep the change. Keep the change. They hate and say we went and changed. I stay the same. You must be blinded by the lights. You must be blinded by the lights. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Get down to business. Firstly, I just hooked up the computer to the ECU. We're gonna download some telemetry from the data we have collected the day after Night Strike, because we did some laps on the Raceland as well. I'm gonna download that and send it to Robbie to check it out, and as well with the last map on the car, so maybe we can find some spots that were maybe off or they can be improved or stuff like that. So yeah, so this is the app from Link. It's called PC Link Engine Management, but to connect, firstly I need to put ignition on, then it's ready to connect. All right, something's going on. Okay, and here we have some logging here, and we gonna ECU log file download. We're gonna save everything, download, and that's it. Off to the TDP. Okay, let's lift the car up a bit. We have these new cool RP tools scissor lift. Just a little bit so we have the access, normal access to the engine bay and to the brakes. All right. So what we need to do is, not at this very moment, but we need to fix the power steering system or the power steering fluid, because the fluid was getting like super hot, and that led to steering wheel being really unpredictable. Either it was getting too soft at the wrong moments or really hard on the wrong moments. For the starters, we just tried to put the canister into different location, but that was only better for a tiny bit. So we need to figure out what's going on. Definitely we will add a cooler for the power steering fluid, but as well we're gonna inspect the power steering pump. So maybe the power steering has some issues, or it's not running smooth, and that is making an extra tension. It makes it heat, and that of course heats up the power steering fluid as well. So we need to figure out what's going on with that, because I can say that this was my main issue on the track, because feeling on the steering wheel was totally odd. The second most annoying issue I had was the braking system, because now we are running a system without a brake booster. It's a bit different feeling on the brake pedal, but I would say that this is not the only concern that I was uncomfortable, but maybe as well the brakes should get upgraded. So we are already doing that. What we have is some slotted and drilled GTR Skyline rotors with some GTR Skyline calipers. Actually, S14 calipers are already 4-pot, so only thing we are gaining here is bigger rotors. So already test fitted, everything is pretty much bolt on. Rotors go on easily, calipers bolt on the same places like the S14s, and we're just gonna take apart both calipers, clean them up, change whatever is needed to be changed, and give them a nice fresh coat of paint. But I would say that the front is not that much as an issue as the rear is, because look at those tiny brakes on the back, and they're not even vented, and they are like super old. So it was quite a stupid thing for me to have in mind that this will work smooth. So I need to get bigger brakes for the rear, and we're gonna run dual calipers from now on, because now we have an inline handbrake, and I definitely wanna get rid of that. I wanted to get rid of that way before, but just didn't, and now it's really time to do that. So we're gonna run whatever you call it, standalone handbrake system, so dual calipers. And probably we're gonna get rear brakes from 350Z, and as well as the calipers either from 350Z or as well Skyline GTRs. And the last third issue, and I would say that this was not probably that much pain in the ass as these first two, is the fuel cuts that we were getting in the lower RPM. So that's why I downloaded the logs, and I'm gonna send map to Robbie so he can check out. And in the meantime, hopefully our fly leads are getting in so we can install the fuel pressure and oil pressure sensor as well. Especially the fuel pressure sensor will be, I would say, crucial, so we can then see if the fuel pressure is there or why are there fuel cuts going on in the lower RPMs. This is about it for now. Stay tuned for more updates. Chief mechanic in charge is on the way here to the base, and he does not like cameras. Unfortunately, Sunny is not here with us, so Sunny, get well soon. And you know what you need to do. Comment, like, share, subscribe to our content. Till next time, see ya!
Shark 46, 2 miles out.